Hi there, it's me again. I wanted to come on and offer some tips about talking with your children about what's happening right now in our world. And the coronavirus or COVID-19, certainly all of our kids are hearing the word and feeling the effects in one way or another of what's happening. So depending on the age of your child, there's a few things that I think are really helpful. One is that to try to avoid telling them that everything is fine. Everything's fine, everything is okay, because that doesn't feel congruent and it doesn't match for them. So telling them things like what's actually real for you. And that might be a variety of different things, right? It could be like, you know what, I'm sort of confused and I'm just trying to figure things out. And I don't really know how we're gonna do this, but I don't know. Or maybe your truth is that you're kind of scared and that this is scary. Or maybe your truth is that you're overwhelmed. So talking to your kids about what it actually feels like for you is going to be incredibly helpful for them, because it's going to create some permission for them to also have some feelings about what's happening. The other thing that I would say is talk to your kids about what would happen if they did get sick, right? My mentor, Lisa Dion, talked about this in a podcast, or a webinar rather, the other day. And so I wanted to I'll pass along this message, which I thought was really great wisdom, that kids often orient to worst case scenarios. So how do we actually talk to them about what would happen if they got sick? What would happen if you as the parent got sick? What would happen if grandma got sick? And letting them know what that would look like. Also orienting them that, because what they're hearing and overhearing perhaps on the news or social media is that people that have coronavirus or COVID-19 are going to die, right? And what we actually know to be the truth is that kids are not, right? Kids, there's not any reports that I'm aware of that kids are actually dying from this unless they already have some other extreme medical conditions present. So if your child, is young and healthy, letting them know it would be just like the time when you got sick. Remember when, whatever it was, some other time in their life where they had the cold, sick, strep throat, whatever, and that they didn't feel good and they had to stay in bed, and right, some of those things. So give them an anchor point to come back to, of what you would do, how you would take care of them, how you would maybe protect yourself, the other siblings in the house. We'll make a plan with them and talk to them about their fears, actually what it would look like if they actually came true. And lastly, letting them know like that we don't really know what's all happening, but that you're here to talk to them about their feelings, and they might change from day to day. And their curiosities and their questions might change from day to day. But reassuring them that they're just fine may actually feel pretty minimizing to them. So I encourage you to try to avoid that statement and look for other ways. And if you're struggling with that or how to answer questions, please reach out to us. We're here to help you. All right, stay well.